What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Thanks for coming back to the channel. So let's jump into some albums, get into a little update. First one here, we're going to kick it off with a little novelty item, if you will, comedy album. I had this for a while, but I figured I'm going to show this because, I don't know, I just was happy to get this to where I got it, so I was like, what the hell. This is Cheech and Chong's Big Band Booey. Here goes the front, here goes the back. Now there's something special about this album, for those of you who might be in the knowing. You can find this pretty much anywhere used, but the question is, if you find it used, is the special item still inside? And by that, I mean, if you flip open, supposed to be like, you know, rolling paper packet here, you got a picture of Cheech and Chong, and right below that is a paper, a giant rolling paper. Pull it open here, it's a little wrinkly, it's old. Picture of Cheech and Chong there. Of course, you know, from any of you guys ever seen any Cheech and Chong movie, especially the first one, Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke, you know, whenever Chong pulls out the, you know, the giant joint and shit, so that's, you know, what this paper is for. So again, always find this used, but never was able to find it with the paper, and the collector me just always wanted to get it with the paper inside. I'm not gonna lie, there was many times I was tempted on using it, but never did. Maybe if one day this album crosses my paths again with the paper in it, I'll buy it and use it. I'm not gonna say I won't, but just wanted to just show that just to say, hey, I need to see this floating around, you know, in the used section of some albums or something. Look inside. You never know, you might get lucky. So just throwing that out there. This is also a good little comedy album too. It's awesome tracks all over this. You know, it's Cheech and Chong. They've been around forever, especially in their heyday. Just made some great shit. All right, moving on to the next one here. Getting some music. This is a reissue. I'm pretty positive about, anyways. This is Wolves in the Throne Room. The Edema of 12 Stars. Of course, they're our first full length, and still my favorite Wolves in the Throne Room album. Goes the inside gatefold. Just love everything about this album, from the music that's on this to the fucking vocals that are on this. Goes one side, I'm not going to show the other because there's actually a naked lady on there. I don't know, I might get in trouble for that shit, so I'm not going to show it. Here goes the other album. Show the other side of this one. Nothing special about the vinyl, just standard black. Again, everybody should be familiar with Wolves in the Throne Room. American black metal band there, just make some killer ass shit, so just throwing it out there. Some Wolves in the Throne Room. Happy to have it, happy to get it. Alright, moving on to another band that everybody's familiar with, Satricon, MSS Divinia. Again, another reissue. Pumped as shit to get this. Classic fucking, again, black metal album here. Just fucking killer. Awesome gatefold. I love that gatefold. Inside here, nothing special about the vinyl. Standard black. Little insert here. Here's the other side. There you go. Again, album don't need talked about too much. Everybody should be familiar with this awesome shit. Alright, staying in that same vein, some more Satricon, an album that people either hated, loved, or who knows, might be some like me that might have been, you know, in the middle with this album. Here goes the back of it. Gatefold here. Anything special about the vinyl? Nope, standard black, but it comes with a little poster. Get this open. There we go. It's like the front cover of the LP. Inside here, picture, lyrics. The other one is the same exact thing, picture and lyrics. I'm not going to really pull that out. Again, a lot of like hit or miss tracks on this. I'm not going to, you know, try to bullshit you here. Other thing I thought was kind of weird about this album was the guitar tone throughout this whole album was kind of weird, and like I said, the structure of how like the songs flowed throughout this. And there was that one particular track which I can't remember the name of it now. It sounded like goth rock track, something, you know, him might play after it was over. I thought they, you know, they're gonna bust into some Buried Alive by Love or something like that. I'm not thinking anything about him. I'm not trying to nug it on him. I got pretty much everything from him, but it just seemed like a weird little track to be on this album, from my opinion. So again, some Satricon. Some of you might hate it, some of you might loved it, some of you might have been like me and said it was just okay. Alright, moving on to this band here, some of you guys might not be familiar with. This is Vamp Elia, and I love the title of this album, Some Nightmares Take You, Aurora Rainbow Darkness. Here goes the front of the album. Here goes the back here for you guys. This little gatefold here. Here we go. I don't think there's anything special about the insert. It comes on a little gray vinyl there. That's it, right? Yep, that's it. Okay, Vamp Elia. They are a band from Japan. They play in that post-rock vibe. But they add a little, in my opinion, nice little flair to it. I'm pretty sure there's 11 members of this band. They also have an orchestra too. They do a lot of cool, if you will, like oohs and ahs throughout some good bit of the tracks on here. Kind of puts me in the mind of Edward Scissorhands movie with like the vocal work that comes into play on this. As soon as you hear it, some of you might know exactly what I'm talking about. They also have some awesome elements of some black and death metal vocals that come in. Some awesome, if you will, just the band that everybody's familiar with, Godspeed You Black Emperor-esque. Nice little build-ups, nice string work that's all over this, you know, for some violins and such. Nice piano work as well. The other thing I really liked about this is they'll just come in out of nowhere and doing some nice, beautiful laden tracks and just coming out of nowhere with some blast beats that are like pretty abrasive and rough, and then just hurry up and jump back out of that into some nice, if you will, melancholy string piano work again and shit to build back up into that before they come back in with some nice abrasive shit. So it's an interesting little band to check out, interesting little album to check out from these guys from Japan, instead of staying that post-rock vibe. Again, some Vamp Elia, some Nightmares, Take You, Aurora, Rainbow, Darkness. Cool little album again, as always, links below for any of you guys want to check any of this shit out. Alright, moving on to this next band here. Actually, I first heard this band, a buddy of mine told me to check this band out. He told me the name of it, and I laughed and never checked them out. And one day I was at my record store and I was digging through some used albums. I seen this band, this album here from this band. This is Kung Fu Rick, Coming to an End. But don't be like me and instantly just throw this band out the window just because they're called Kung Fu Rick like I did. I laughed them off it. Like I said, I bought this and I was actually happy that I did, and happy that, hey, this got recommended to me because it's actually a fun little killer album. Kung Fu Rick is a hardcore / power violence band from Chicago. Nice grind violence with like little raw punk attitude with it. They also have some nice little dual guitar work, front and back. I'm sorry, I said dual guitar work. I meant to say dual vocals. Excuse me. But the guitar work on this is actually pretty cool. Standard black. They do a good little job of breaking up some of the brutality and adding in some little breakdowns just to, you know, give you a little break for a second before, you know, they come back in with a nice little brutal power violence shit that comes into play. So yeah, this is a nice little fun band here, man. So you guys want to check out a nice little brutal, again, power violence band, hardcore band there. Check them out, man. They're fun. Some Kung Fu Rick. The only gripe I'd probably have with this is out of two vocals, the main singer, sometimes his vocals get a little lost in the mix. Just wanted to start it out there real quick, but other than that, no big complaints. It's just a fun fucking album to get down and jam to. So check them out. Some Kung Fu Rick, Coming to an End. Alright, moving on to the next one here. A fucking just fun crushing album again here. This is Noisier. Fucking name of the album is Pyroclastic Annihilation. Front, back, Noisier formed in 1996, I believe. You know, still going. Members from Texas, California, New Mexico. They got their own little special brand of grindcore, if you will. Nice brutality to this band that I really fucking enjoy. I remember a little shout out here, Mr. Josh Miho. He was talking about this band a while back, and I just happened to be in one of my half-price books on my way, and seen a copy of this for just a couple bucks, still brand new. So wrapped in plastic. So I was so happy, you know, to suck it up for a couple bucks and add it to the collection. So for some reason, you guys haven't listened to them. Check them out. Noisier. Nice, like I said, own little brand of grindcore there. That's nice little brutality that kicks some ash. Some ash. All right. Let's move on again. We are going to move on to just a fun fucking albums this man makes. Some Perturbator, Mr. James Kent, Paris, France. Stays in that electronic, synth, dark synth vibe. Stays with the 80s, fucking 80s vein style, that synth shit that's just fucking awesome. It goes out in front of this album, Dangerous Days. Killer fucking album. It goes the back. Most of his albums always have like a little story vibe to it. There goes this one. I believe this is something by, takes place in the year like 2088 or some shit like that. And they're trying to go after Satan, which I'm pretty sure is, has something to do with machines and like, computers and shit like that. But yeah, just a fun fucking album just to throw on and just get done with, man. It's just some killer ass shit. So any of you guys want to check out some Perturbator, man, I'm pretty sure you can't go wrong with any of his albums because they're just all fucking good, and this is just another one of his fucking great albums, in my opinion. So, Dangerous Days. Alright, and we're going to stay again with Mr. James Kent, some Perturbator. This is probably my favorite album of his. I Am the Night. I just fucking love this album from start to finish. It goes the front, it goes the back. This album, in my opinion, just kicks off so good. Inside gatefold. It actually kicks off with a little clip from a movie, I'm pretty sure back in the 70s, called The Network. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. But it just had, like, the movie kind of sucked, but it had awesome scenes in it throughout the movie. And the one scene they take out of this to kick off the track, it just really adds a nice little start to the album where it really, draws you in and gets you into it. Then the nice synth and dark synth and all that shit starts rolling in, that 80s shit. So it's just awesome. Every time I throw this particular album on, it just reminds me sitting around at nighttime playing like some Grand Theft Auto or some shit like that, and you throw somebody out the car and start cruising down the street and throw the radio on, and some shit like this just starts fucking kicking in as the fucking cops start chasing you and shit from behind. Just a fun fucking album just to throw on and get down to again. So can't say enough about Perturbator and fucking James Kent. Just makes phenomenal good fucking albums. Alright, let's move on to the last one here of the night, guys. Already again. I'm gonna have to give a shout out for this one. In one of the little vinyl communities a couple of us guys are in, I seen this get posted by one Mr. Eric Bauer. Thank you, brother, again. Seen this get posted, and I was instantly, as soon as he posted us, I was drawn in by the artwork on this, the cover. I was like, this looks fucking awesome, what is this? So I went down below, clicked on the link and listened to it, and was just like, oh, okay, I gotta fucking get a copy of this, which I did. And this is some, The Night Across, Alpha Gold. This is our debut album. Power violence all the way, all over this fucking thing. 18 tracks and just in your face, fucking kicking ass, brutality. Inside here, little pictures, two little pictures, lyrics, another little picture. Comes on this pretty cool little vinyl tube as well. This little split, clear and black there. Awesome. Again, just a fucking awesome album. Just came out pretty recently. It was, so whenever he posted this, was just pretty blown away by this. This also has past and current members from Spaz, Black Army Jacket, Agents of Satan, Municipal Waste, and maybe one or two other bands. Just phenomenal fucking shit, man. All over this. So, any of you guys haven't heard this yet, again, anyone's familiar with Eric Bauer, my man usually jams some fucking pretty awesome shit here. So, get on and give this a fucking listen. And who knows, this might make you a list of fucking top albums for the year. So, it's just an awesome fucking album. I was happy to get a hold of here. So again, some The Night Across, Alpha Gold, killer ass fucking power violence. And that's gonna do it, guys. As always, thanks for coming and checking me out. And like I always say, really appreciate that shit. And like I always say after that, rock on.